From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kayla Cockrell with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Monday, August 28th, 2023. For Michigan public school students this year, there is such a thing as free lunch and free breakfast. For state taxpayers, the meals come with a $160 million price tag in this year's budget, a fraction of the state's $24.3 billion school aid budget. It's a program that state leaders have hailed as an essential investment to keeping children fed and thriving throughout the school day. The stage is set for Michigan to feed every school child, regardless of income, an experiment already piloted across the country during the pandemic, but expired at the beginning of the 2022-2023 school year. At least 8 states, including Michigan, have passed universal meal programs. Schools must participate in the Michigan School Meals Program to provide the meals. All public school students from pre-K to 12th grade, if their school or district is participating in the Michigan Schools Meals Program, is eligible to receive the lunch. The state program requires districts to sign up for the federal National School Lunch Program and Schools Breakfast Program. Students are entitled to 1 lunch and 1 breakfast a day on school days, and second meals can be priced as a la carte. About 54% of Michigan's 1.4 million students that are eligible for free or reduced lunch are homeless, migrant, live in homes receiving food or financial assistance, or are in foster care, according to state data.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm audio producer Robin Chan, and this report is from politics reporter Claire Hendrickson. Anyone in Michigan can track and provide input on the policies that affect them by observing the state legislature, contacting state lawmakers, and providing testimony during hearings on bills. Here's a condensed overview of what's included in the Free Press's guide to keeping up with what lawmakers are up to in Lansing and offering some feedback on their work along the way. If you're interested in watching the Michigan legislature, the Michigan Capitol is open to visitors when the Michigan House or Michigan Senate are in session. Committee hearings held at the Capitol or in the House and Senate office buildings are also open to the public. You can also watch sessions and committees online. You can find those links in this guide on freep.com. In that same article, you can also find links to contact information for state representatives and state senators. If you're unsure who your state representative or state senator is, there are links in the guide to help you find your legislator by your address. The guide also includes tips on how to provide input on Michigan legislation and how to monitor that legislation.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department, and on Sunday at Comerica Park, 2 Tigers legends graced the field together for one last time. When Justin Verlander made the trip to Detroit with the New York Mets this spring, we all thought that would be the last time we'd see him this year, meaning no more showdowns between the legendary pitcher and his longtime teammate, Miguel Cabrera. But that all changed at the trade deadline, when the Astros decided to trade back for Justin Verlander after letting him walk. As you've probably heard by now, Cabrera is retiring after the season, ending a no-doubt Hall of Fame career. But the second half of their careers couldn't have gone much different. The Tigers traded Verlander to Houston back in 2017. And during his time in the Lone Star State, Verlander picked up 2 Cy Young Awards and 2 World Series rings. Meanwhile, Cabrera saw his numbers drop big time and has been part of the Tigers' painful rebuild. But Cabrera is one competitive dude. And when he came up to bat in the second inning with JV on the mound, he gave him that vintage Miggy wink. Verlander looked right back at him, not breaking focus, but nodding back with respect. JV ultimately got the best of Cabrera in their matchups on Sunday, striking him out once and forcing a ground out the next time around. Verlander allowed just 2 hits and no runs in 5 innings. But like I said, Cabrera isn't one to go down without getting a punch of his own in. In the 8th inning, with the Tigers down 14-0, yes, you heard that right, Cabrera didn't lose focus. He perfectly timed up a breaking ball up in the zone and blasted it to left center for a home run. Career number 510 for the big fella. Yeah, he's not too shabby either.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com.